Hi everybody, I'm going to do a quick demonstration of how you can join PDF files together. Now the reason why you need to do this is a lot of the homework assignments and lab reports I ask you to submit a single PDF file. And that's so that the grader doesn't have to skim through many different files in order to evaluate your work. So you need to put together, for example, your report, the appendix, other things together. So if you have multiple files like these three, then they can't be joined with Adobe Reader, but you can join it with the full version of Adobe Acrobat. So for example, Adobe Reader DC, that's not going to do what we need to do. The full version of Adobe Acrobat can. You probably don't have the full version of Adobe Acrobat installed on your computer. So you've got a couple of different methods that you can use. There's a lot of online websites that will merge PDF files together. I've never used any of them, so use at your own risk. But if you Google merge PDF file, you're going to find several different options available, and maybe those will work. The option that I do know works is if you go to MyMU and open up Office 365, there's a lot of apps over here. You can see the app launcher, and so open up the app launcher and look at all the apps that we have. One of them that's available is Remote Desktop. Now, Remote Desktop may need to have the VPN selected if you are connecting from home. So if this method doesn't work, then you may need to first of all do this Palo Alto Networks Global Protect, and that creates a secure VPN connection between you and campus. But Remote Desktop might work without the VPN. Let's connect to the Remote Desktop. When you click on that, use this MUREMOTE desktop session, and it will offer to open. It's just a configuration file that will allow you to use the built-in remote desktop application that's on Windows computers. This isn't going to work if you've got an Apple computer. So open it up, and here is the connection dialog. Just say connect, and then it's going to ask for your credentials and use your Marshall credentials. You can see here the domain is Marshall, the username is Wait. So if it doesn't have that already, then what you can do is use your username at marshall.edu, and then the password that you use to connect to all of your Marshall accounts. Click OK, and it'll give you this connecting to, configuring, securing, and then what it does is it connects to a server, and it's simulating a desktop here. So you're running a different computer from your computer. And when you click OK, it's going to load up all of the applications. It's like you're looking through a window at this other computer. And all the applications that are installed on that other computer will become available to you. So here it's loading the desktop now, and you see that one of the programs that it has is this Adobe Acrobat. So if we load up the Adobe Acrobat, then we can process these files. And so I had these three files just in a folder on my temporary drive. Let me copy those over, Control C. I'm going to put them in my Microsoft OneDrive so that they'll show up on this virtual computer. So I'm just going to create a new folder called PDF demo. All right. So here's the PDF demo. I'm pasting it there. So this is on my laptop that I actually have here in the room with me, and it's synced onto my OneDrive. And so now if I look on this virtual networked machine, I'll be able to, let me maximize that. So here's that virtual machine. It's going to show up in my folders that are on OneDrive. So PDF demo. These are the three that I want to join together. So now here in Adobe Acrobat, I'm going to use the tools, create PDF, multiple files, combine files. So next, add the files, and then the files that I want to add are in that PDF demo. So here are the three I want to join together, and it'll allow you to arrange it. And so if there's a certain thing that you want to go first, and this other thing I want to go last, and then combine, it's renamed this joined group binder1.pdf. And so here's all the things together. File, save as, and then just choose a location. So this is a combined PDF file. All right, and I save that onto my network drive. And so then if I just minimize this remote virtual computer, there's the combined file that has all three of them together. Now this is on my local machine because I have synced OneDrive between my local machine and the network machine. So this is a surefire way to connect to that virtual machine and create your PDF files. Maybe it's easier to use one of these things, but who's to say that they're not going to steal a copy of your data and read your lab report or whatever, you know. So that's the approach. Hope it works for you. If you've got questions or concerns, let me know.